It's time to duel!
Welcome everybody, H here with another deck profile on Master Duel. Now we have Fur Hire monsters. These Fur Hire monsters are anthropomorphic animals wearing armor. They look pretty cool. And they were also inspired by Mercenaries, hence the word Fur Hire. They used that as a play on word for hire, Fur Hire. It's pretty cool. But before I actually get started, I just want to give you the general aspect of the card's abilities. Now, the level 4 or lower Fur Hire monsters have an ignition effect that allows you to special summon another Fur Hire monster from your hand, plus an additional trigger effect that activates if a Fur Hire monster is special summoned while that is face up on the field. Now, your level 5 and higher Fur Hire monsters has their own trigger effect when they are special summoned. Now, the importance of this deck to successfully normal summon is very important, because if you are unable to normal summon without any interruptions, then your deck is good to go forward. But once it's negated, like Effect Veiler, you are practically stopping right there. Beat Bladesman for hire. That animal resonates with a rabbit. So during your main phase, you can special summon one Fur Hire monster from your hand, except this card. If a Fur Hire monster is special summoned to the field while you control this monster, you can add one Fur Hire monster from your deck to your hand. Now, as I was saying before, the ignition effect of these monsters. So, with this level 1, you can target one Fur Hire monster in your graveyard and special summon it. Now, this is a card destruction. You can target one face-up card on the field and destroy it. Great card. Your level 2 again. Recon Scout Fur Hire or higher. You can target one set card on the field and destroy it. Now, Seal Strategist Fur Hire. You can target one Fur Hire monster in your graveyard and add it to your hand. Great recycler. This card's a booster. You can have all your Fur Hire monsters currently on the field gain 500 attack and defense until the end of the turn. It's not bad, it's not bad. Then we come up to the level 5s and above. Now, if this card is special summoned, you can banish cards from your opponent's graveyard up to the number of Fur Hire monsters you control with different names. Brilliant card to banish some of the cards out there. That's including their spells and traps, so selections far and wide. Great card. We are running 2 Wiz Sage Fur Hire. This one is your negate of spells and trap card effects only, but you have to discard a Fur Hire monster from your hand. Now you got Rafale, Champion Fur Hire. Now, if this card is special summoned, you can check the top of your deck equal to the number of Fur Hire monsters you control on the field, excluding him, and add one of the cards to your hand. It doesn't even need to be a Fur Hire card. You can even add Monster Reborn, Monster Reincarnation, Call of the Grave, whichever one appears. Now, this card also has a negate effect when your opponent activates a monster effect, but you do have to discard a Fur Hire card from your hand. It's still a brilliant card. 2800 beta, a great card. Now, if you are able to get majority of these monsters on the field, this deck is about swarming the field, by the way. If you can get it, the preference of this deck is all about link summoning. So just pick your links. Anything you prefer, go for it. There's nothing too much to help this deck. It's very concentrated around Fur Hire cards. So no attribute, no types involved, so whatever you need to get your deck forward. But the Folgo Justice Fur Hire is a brilliant link card. If you destroy a card by battle or by card effect, you can draw one card. Then if you control 3 or more Fur Hire monsters with different names, you can draw additional 2 cards. So that's total 3 cards. Brilliant draw engine. We are running the staple spells. Terraforming, they do have a field spell. Now, this field spell is actually quite alright if it stays on the field. You could give up your draw phase to in search for a Fur Hire monster. instead of drawing your normal draw phase, which is brilliant. Now, it has a second effect. If you actually control 5 or more Fur Hire monsters with different names, you can send this field spell to the graveyard and destroy all your opponent's cards. It's a really good card, but for the remainder of the turn, your opponent takes no damage. There's a little drawback, everything can't be so godly. Next one. This one, you can target one Fur Hire monster in your graveyard and special summon it in defense mode. And it is actually a quick play spell, so it's actually brilliant for avoiding attacks, maybe avoiding quick spell destruction. Really good. But once again, these cards need to be timed with these quick play spells. Next, we've got Rookie Fur Hire. This one, you contribute one Fur Hire monster you control and special summon one Fur Hire monster from your deck whose level is 1 higher or 1 lower than the tributed monster. Really good card, especially if you're stuck with 2s and you need to get to beat your deck searcher. Really good card. Staple Traps. They do have the trap card of their own and it's a continuous trap. Anytime a face-up Fur Hire monster you control is destroyed by battle or by card effect, you can special summon one from your deck whose level is 1 level lower or 1 level higher than the destroyed monster. Really good card. Well, this deck was quite unique to play with. I hope you enjoyed what you've seen so far. Keep on dueling, stay safe, H out.
Anywhere you go, you belong. Anywhere you say, anywhere. Anywhere you say.